And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program. Alright, we have just set up a very minimal amount of production, and I have pre-crafted some goodies. We need to, start getting a factory up and running, and I would like to do this little guy. 10 circuits, 10 gears. Okay, we might be able to manage that. Right now we're having to manually craft everything, but this research will unlock the ability to actually be able to craft stuff automatically. Alright, let's see if we can't get as many of these guys in here as possible. 700,000, 800,000. Oh, so close. 900,000. I like that. I like that number. Let's build that. Bingo. All right. So between episodes, I have expanded this. So if you can see, this actually mines 240 a minute. These smelt at 60 a minute. So lo and behold, 4 of these is enough to keep one of these constantly running. I had to sort of bump up power a little bit, and I'm probably going to have to do so again. Lack of item. Well, lack of item. Let's build a few of those. Because the reason I'm doing this down here is one of the components, this little guy here, doesn't use the ingot, it uses the actual raw iron itself. And it's basically 1.5 seconds per ring, and then these use 2 rings every second. So let's see. So 2 of these would be 2 every 1.5 seconds. Well, this needs 2 every 1 second. So we need to add, I think, a third into here. 3 of these would be 3 every 1.5 seconds. Would basically be 1 every half second. Because if we divide 1.5 seconds by 3, you get half a second. So that's 1 every half a second, which means it's 2 every second. So this ratio is 3 of these to 1 of these. 3 of these can support 1 of these. So there you go. There's your ratio. And so 3 of these, that's going to be 3 iron per thing. I also need to craft up some of these little guys. Alright, let's go put down some more power. We are using power really, really fast. Basically want these to be as close as they can. Okay. Got a little bit more power to work with now. Let's grab one of these. And you. Okay, so what is this at? This is 210 a minute. Okay. 210 a minute, which means that's 1.5 seconds. 210 divided by 210 per minute. Okay, yeah, 210 a minute divided by 60 is 3.5 a second. So this miner would be able to supply that'd be 1, 2, only about 2 of these. Really? That does not sound right. 210 a minute. And 1 every 1.5 seconds. So we're going to need another miner. Unless my math way off? It doesn't feel like it's off, but it could be. I'm not exactly one with the universe here. Collide with other object. So let's rotate this. Wish there was a way to rotate backwards. That would be so nice. Okay, so one of these is another 210 a minute. So now we've got 420 a minute. 420. Divided by 60. That's 7 a second. Okay, divide that by 1.5, and you're looking at about 4 2/3. Okay, so let's get 4 smelters. Not enough items. I thought I built some smelters. Didn't I build some smelters? Let's get 4 of these guys. Maybe one more. So you can see we're building those magnets up, and that's what I'm trying to automate right now, is those magnets. Okay. Now, gotta wait for those to craft. So I'm gonna make the magnet rings down here. So what is the... See, the craft time on that is 1 second. 1.5 seconds to 1 second. So it is 3 of these. Supports 2 of these. Or no, 3 of these is 1. 3 of these would be 3 every 1.5 seconds. Would be 1 every 0.5 seconds. Yeah. No, that would be 2. 2 every second. Yeah. So 3 of these goes into 1 of these. Wow, that's a hurtful ratio right there. But don't we make... Yeah, we make 2 at a time of these. So that's good. That's actually very helpful. We actually make 2 magnetic coils per cycle. Okay, so we want... We're going to come out here. We're going to come out here. All right, get those drones going here. I did speed them up. You know, the mod has them speed up just because, you know, who wants to sit here and wait for a bunch of drones to finish their thing? All right, now we want the smelters. Let's see. 1, 2. Well, let's set this recipe and then copy it. Like so. Go drones, go. Go drones, go. All right, sorter time. And power. I want to make sure we get as much use out of that as possible. Excellent. All right, is it... Yeah, it's just 1, so that's good. And these are going to be making 40 a minute. Yep, 40 a minute, 40, 80. Okay, let's go see. Oh yeah. You know, I crafted that stuff for the tech, and I don't think I used it. Yeah. Let's craft like 10 more of those, 10 more of those. Yeah, I crafted the tech stuff, and then I crafted a whole bunch more stuff, and lo and behold, yeah, bad idea. I would like to store as much stuff in here as possible. I don't know if there's really any need to store Oh yeah, energy mode. Let's dump use some plant material. There needs to be a bar somewhere that tells me how much power I have. Alright. There's the assembly process. Yay! Let's craft a couple more of those. I don't know if I need a stockpile of these, but you know me, I like to have buffers, buffer chests and things. So you go in there, you go in there, you come out, you come out, you come out, you come out. And you need... There we go. Now... There we go. Keep that flowing. Excellent. Now, for the assemblers. Let's see if we have enough. Well, let me grab a few of those first, so I don't need to craft them. I don't know. Okay, 2 seconds. Production speed 0.75. Okay. So let's get 2 of these since they're slower. Did I do my math wrong here? These are running full blast. And we're not even barely using one of these. How did my... 210 a minute. Am I right? 210 a minute. Divided by 60. To get our seconds. 3.5 per second. 3.5 per second. This... Unless the smelter... crafts speed of 1. 1.5 seconds for 1. So divide that by 1.5. 2.33. Yeah, it works out. This should be using 2 1/3. Let's see. Answer. Oh, we can supply. Oh, maybe I read these wrong. We can supply 2 1/3. Oh no, that's right. 2 1/3 of these smelters on this 210. And we have 4 because we have 2 of these, and that 2/3, a 0.6 when I did the 4.4 and 2/3. But you'd think that would, I don't know. Let me know. Is my math? Am I off on somewhere here? It feels like it is, but I mean, at the very least, this should be running nearly constantly, and then these should be. I just don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. But anyway, let's get into the assembly side of things. Because I'm going to need copper coming up from down here. So let's get you. You. So, I gotta make sure we have enough power for our sorters as well. So, this is actually going to be making these magnetic coils. I should have planted one and then copied the recipe, but you know me. Okay. So, what I am thinking with this buffer in here, we're going to go out like that. What is my ratio here? I think I need 2 rings. Yeah, I need 2 rings for every copper. So my copper is going to come in. Oh, yeah, I need more of these. That's for sure. It's weird. This should be almost depleting this thing. This should actually be depleting this thing. 210 a minute is like 3.5 per second, right? This is using over, well, should be using over 1.5 seconds. So 2 of these is 2 every 1.5 seconds. 3 of these is 1 every half second. Okay. So it's 2 every second. This is, oh, okay. Yeah, my math is off on that. Very, very off, actually. Okay, so we're going to come in this way with the copper. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can do this. And then this. There we go. Okay, so copper is going to come down. And since I really don't have any, I really don't have any experience with the game, like I do with Factorio or Satisfactory, it's hard for me to fully prepare for what's coming, you know, as far as like base organization. And I know that it's gonna get bad. We're gonna get some gnarly spaghetti going on in this base. That is gonna be well understood. That's gonna happen. Okay, so one thing here, I'm gonna have these coming out, and then I'm gonna connect this up with this. Okay. So if this gets full and this gets all backed up, then fine. But if this starts pulling out a whole lot, we're gonna have a little bit extra to fill in the gaps. Same with this here. We are gonna have some coming out here, and then we're gonna have this connecting that. It should, you know, these should never get into here, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so let's get these finally set. So there's the copper, there's the copper, and there's the copper. Let's take that away. We don't need that. Okay, since we only need 1 copper at a time, let's use 1 of those. But we're gonna need 2 rings. Okay, this will just make sure that it's going to be producing as fast as possible. Now let's get the rings. Leave some space. Yeah, leave a little bit of space here for the rings. We're probably going to have circuits down here. So another, you know, another copper item. Get all these things built. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I definitely want to get circuits automated. Those, I'm getting tired of auto crafting those, or manually crafting those. Okay, so you output. What are the length 1 grid? 1.5 trips per second. I think that'll be fine. here, though, we're going to want... Oh, yeah, we're going to need power. Let me guess. Lack of item. Indeed. How is our power doing, by the way? Oh, not doing too bad. There we go. Yay, we've got magnetic rings. Yay. Excellent. And these are probably going to drop off. I can probably add quite a few more of these. Yeah, I can add quite a few more of these. Since my math was so off there. For me, math lately has been really, really hard. Especially since starting that mod. Oh, man. I've had so many issues with math. Looks like I've got a decent speed going here. I mean, they're not stopping. So it looks like they're nice and continuous. Okay. As long as there's no, you know, hiccups. Okay. Look at that. I don't know what these stacked to originally. Maybe 200? We're making a lot of those. Alright, we don't need to keep these in our inventory anymore. At least I don't think. Like... Yeah, these require the magnetic rings. Those don't require anything. Neither do those. Neither do those. Neither do those. It's all about the magnetic rings. So yeah, we're gonna grab a stack of those and look to see what research we have available. Yeah, these are gonna require, you know, some of the blue guys. Which is this right here. 10 rings and 10 circuit boards. I kind of want to automate circuit boards before I get into that. Ooh, we can activate this one. 40 megajoules of energy. You can see plus 2 meters per second. This is doubled. So these last two should be actually plus 3. Yeah, that's my mod adding 1 to those, and you can add quite a lot to those. So, you know, go ham if you want. Inventory capacity, plus 2 lines, plus 2 lines. These are normally plus 1 line. There's a 1. These last 2 are plus 2, so it's plus 3 lines, and then this is an infinite one. I think, maybe not. No, maybe not. This one I think is infinite. I can't remember which ones are infinite. I thought there would be something in here that would be like, oh, these are infinite, but no, apparently not. All right. Mecha core level 1 plus 40 megajoules. So that means we have a lot more power in here that we can store up. It's weird that core power gen... it's weird to me that this is... Huh. It's weird. Alright, these are going strong. We have plenty of capacity over here. I'm not worried. Okay, so the next thing I want to get... I suppose that, like, splitters... Improved logistics system, yeah. A splitter... is going to require those hashes. So we can't really split the copper just yet. And then steel is going to require iron plate. Oh, glory. This little guy here is what I'm trying to get to. Okay. So we're going to need some copper plate. And, well, yeah, we're going to need some more assemblers. So what's the ratio on these? 2 iron to a copper every second produces 2. Okay. I like that it produces 2. And by the way, I am working on possibly a way to edit the recipes in the game. Possibly. It's not very easy. Let's just say that it's complicated. Okay. So what we have here, I also am going to need a metric ton of these. Let's grab another stack. You know, let me do this. You are going to go right in to the storage. How about that? Direct storage. Although it's kind of slow. I just realized it's kind of slow. So let's put them out there. Oh, I don't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Okay. So iron is going to come out here. Where do we want this to come out at? Probably right in here. And then we're going to raise it up. And then raise it down. Not raise it down. Push it down. How about that? Okay. Come on, bots. Go, go, go. Okay. So, the building materials here, assemblers, we're going to want like 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I almost did it again. Almost did it again. There we go. That's what I like to see. How many? I'm probably going to need some more of these. So, let's get you. All right. Until we get the faster inserters or the sorters, we need to bide our time there. Okay. Plan on having a few more of these. All right. And we're going to need some power. There we go. And the last bit is the actual iron itself. So, let's see. This is finally going to give us those circuits, which we have been manually crafting this whole time. And then take this guy and wrap him around there. Any extra iron can go and fill in the gaps. And there it gets pulled in. I don't even know, like, how fast this... 6 per second. And one of these... is like... 2, 4, 6... Oh, that's like 8 per second. So I doubt they're getting to the end. Oh, they're holding their own. Oh, those don't have any power, though. That would be a problem. There we go. And now we have circuits. Yay! Alright, so I also gotta remember the recipe is 2 a second. But these are crafting at 0.75. So these are, you know, 25% slower, so we can get, you know, for every 4 we can do an extra one. Wow, these are actually crafting pretty fast. So let's get another inserter on there. I'm gonna call them inserters. Like, just get used to it, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna be called inserters till the end of time. Can I sneak this guy in? I can. Excellent. And they are working on being able to upgrade belts with just a click instead of having to destroy them and rebuild them. So that will be nice. That will be a very, very nice feature. All right, we have ourselves a huge amount of circuits being made. Look at all those circuits. It's glorious. Look at that, 400 circuits, just like that. Beautiful. Look at all these. I'm gonna lower this down for automation here. 10 is fine there. Since they stack so high, let's do 10 there as well. And yeah, we're actually using quite a lot of copper now. Kind of amazing. No, I didn't want to copy that. I wanted to copy the sorter. There we go. There we go. Let's get that maxed out. I don't like seeing gaps in my storage there. Although this will now start chewing through the copper. So this, I think, had the option. Ooh, power. Oh, power. Okay. Yeah, let's. Ooh, power. I didn't even look at that. So even though I modded power, I'm still having power problems. So you can imagine if I wouldn't have modded that at all. Just the amount of spam of wind generators and stuff that you need in the early game is just, it's counterproductive. This. Okay. Oh, I have one more I can build. There we go. All right. Finally able to make that work. All right. That is why this line was not doing so hot. Yeah. Oops. So maybe we need to add a little bit more iron over here. Because these 4 are maxing this one out. 240 a minute maxes that out. Because each one of these are 60 per minute. So 60, 120, 240. It's an amazing amount of iron right here. And I need to look into stone and coal. Like, there are parts of this game that I have not ever played. This is about almost as far as I got in my test world, just to get a feel for the game and kind of understand it a little bit more. I got a little bit further, but I mean, this is very, very close to where I was at. I did get some power and stuff up and running. Okay, so T, electromagnetic matrix. I should have those, no problem. Can I move this? I can. Okay, good. I've got a little bit of coal, some titanium, some silicon, organic crystal. Oh, organic crystal vein, rare. Ooh, did I get? I got a lab to start. Okay, so these things use these rings and these circuits. So let's drop down a lab roughly where we want it to be. And we're gonna make a few
Matrix
more labs.
Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
So much wood. All right, you can stack these. I tried to edit the stack size or the building stacking, but there is a hard coded limit to how high you can stack those things. So just be aware. Okay, so this is going to build the matrix, and we're going to stack that another high, and then we're going to have a couple of these to actually research the things. And these are going to be doing the research. Okay. And since they're stacked, one click is all I needed. Okay. All right. So these things are going to need these. How are we doing on power? Doing good on power. So, how many belts do we have? We might need some more belts. Let's clear that one. Don't think we're gonna. Yeah, 3-second craft. We're gonna do fine on that. I am gonna need, however, some more of these. Really want to get these automated. Would be very nice. Okay. You go in there, you go in there. You come out here. You come out here. Oh, those need power. Let me guess. Oh, I do have one of these in here. Sweet. Yay. Power. All right. We are making lack of material. What? What? There's no other way to load these in. How? What? I'm at a loss. Why did this second one not do anything? That was weird. And you know it, we're gonna store some of these things. So I would like to possibly maybe just insert directly into storage if I can. $20. Yeah, I don't understand why. Well, anyway, now we got some sweet cubes. Oh, they're pretty. They're just blue and pretty and nice. Let's get them ready for use here. Okay. Of course. Oops. Well, that works. Of course, I need a bunch more of these. Cubes on the way. Yes. Now we can do research. Improved logistics system. Ooh, that's 100. Okay, let's try something a little less daunting. Plasma efficiency. I don't know what. Wireless power tower. Nice. Recharge the mecha. Well, I've got so much wood on me right now that I want to do the electromagnetic drive. I think that would lead me to some new upgrades. So I'm good with that. 60 hashes per second. I'm not sure how many of these it consumes. The whole research thing is kind of it's very bizarre. Let me put it that way. Not really sure what the math turns out to be, because the hash count per item changes depending on the research. It actually calculates the hash per item by just a formula that's like confusing. I'm having supply problems for my circuits here. Yeah, look at that. We backed up completely on our rings. I'm glad I put little limits on those. That's good. Limits are good. All right, we unlocked the electromagnetic drive, which is, ever more complicated. I mean, we're just barely tickling the surface of this tech tree. I mean, this there's a lot of stuff here. There's like a lot of stuff here. So don't be too discouraged. Because you just tackle it little bits at a time, little pieces at a time, and we'll get there. We'll get the Dyson Sphere built. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.